Now as Ryan, Trenton, and Sean grab your attention towards the world of sports, food, and entertainment, and away from the things that are probably more important. We apologize for nothing and anything that may be spoken, learned, or forgotten today. This is the Real Tree Shaker Show.
Hello, and welcome to the Real Tree Shaker Show. I'm Ryan.
All right, sweet. Let's just make sure. Are we recording?
C.
I think so. We're good to go. All right.
Yeah.
You should do that. There it is.
Welcome,
everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We are down to 2 teams as the conference championship games have come and gone. A little shocking in the first one.
We're almost down to 2 people for a while there.
Yep. Oh, there it is. Now I see the red dot. There we go. See the red. In the red. This one's actually to be good in the red. So, all right. Oh, now he's just on a roll. He is on a roll.
Multiple disappearances.
It's a special day. Special day, I guess. I don't know. All right, well, let's just start. T will join us. Ravens, Chiefs. Low-scoring game. We all kind of thought it was going to be. Weather wasn't really that much of a factor, but you just had 2 of the best defenses in the conference going head-to-head. And quite simply, one quarterback made the smart plays and the other one trying to do too much. So, guys, thoughts on KC taking another AFC championship?
Yeah. Feel you there. Mahomes and the power of the Swifties, carried the Chiefs. So we're going to need a Taylor Swift soundbite soon, right?
I got one for you.
She's here to stay. Anyways, no, I do agree with you. Mahomes is in his game manager mode now. He just relies on the defense, just controls the ball, doesn't turn it over. They're not explosive like they used to be, but they're still winning, so can't complain there. The Ravens totally lost it. Not sure what they were doing, passing the ball so many damn times and not running it near enough, not sticking to it. They were down a touchdown, damn it. Run the ball. You're still in it. Third quarter, they were down a touchdown. Run the hell out of the ball. That's what you do.
Kansas City didn't score in the second half.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They kicked that field goal, and then I was like, okay, you can still run the ball. You're only down a score, run the ball. So never did, just relied so much on Lamar passing and that's not really his thing. I felt he held on the ball way too much, too many times, was indecisive, couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do. Run it, pass it, and that pick he threw football. That pick he threw in triple coverage. I was like, well, no shit. 3 guys on someone. You don't throw the ball, you don't throw the ball. You hold on to it and make another choice, Yeah. Yeah. Well, he was coming back from an injury, so I get that. Yeah. They ran 34 times the week before against the Texans, and look where it got him. It got him a blowout win. And I get it. Maybe they didn't trust. I don't know if they didn't trust Gus Edwards and Justice Hill and are missing Keaton Mitchell. I don't know, but they would never go to him. It seemed like
Gus the Bus's first carry went for 15 yards. I know. And then he didn't get another carry until the second half.
Yeah, I know. Like, why?
Their running backs had 6 carries. 6. Yeah. They had 16 as a team. They led the league in rush attempts and rushing yards. And like you said, they were still in the game.
Yeah.
They completely changed their offensive identity. And they were just kind of like, you know who that reminded me of? Josh Allen. When the Bills were like, here you go, man. Make it happen. Every single play, and it's just like eventually you can't, and it was just, Lamar was just off. I mean, and I hate to say it, but I think they held the Chiefs to 4.4 yards a play.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelsey went off. Kelsey had a great game. But that was it. You know,
Yeah.
they were kind of just like, especially in the second half, they shut them down. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it was like once that fumble that Flowers had going for the touchdown, it was like they just deflated and
It
they just
deflated them,
lost
yeah.
all hope.
Yeah.
No, they made it 17-14.
14, yeah. Flowers made that. Sure.
Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, they should have just pounded them and worn them out. They were getting tired. I mean, they were starting to move the ball, but then they just kept shooting themselves in the foot. You know, it was the Flowers fumbled and his taunting penalty. Like, dude, come on. You know, you don't need to taunt. You hadn't really done anything. But, I mean, it's remains to be seen what happens. Lamar will probably win the MVP. But you know he'd much rather be playing in for sure. But
yeah, you thought this was his best chance to make it. You know, I think that's what everybody was saying. This seemed like the best team he's had to get as far, you know, to get all the way, but it just didn't pan out for sure. Yeah, true.
Yeah, you can't doubt the Chiefs. You just can't. You can't.
Yep. I think everybody thought for sure they were like going into the playoffs, even though they were the third seed. A lot of people thought they were probably the fourth best team in the AFC, you know, and they've, you know, beaten the Bills, they've beaten the Ravens, so you know, pretty much proved everybody wrong.
Yeah, unbelievable. But Kelsey passes Jerry Rice for most receptions in the postseason career. Guys, Kelsey, the best tight end ever.
He's top 3 for sure. I think. I mean, you could have Gonzalez,
Cody
Gonzalez, and Gates, maybe Gronk.
Kellen Winslow Sr. It's pretty good back in the day.
Sr.
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I mean they're good. I mean, Gronk's probably the only one that could compare to him in the postseason, but as far as tight ends, but a lot of people put Gronk up there because he was an awesome blocker too. He's one of the best blocking tight ends. So, but yeah, yeah, he's in the top 3, I think, for sure, no doubt. So
I think I saw that Mahomes is like 24-30 in the playoffs, passing to Kelsey.
Yeah,
only 6 incompletions and like almost a perfect rating. So they definitely have the connection. And I mean, if you're Baltimore, what do? I thought they have the defense, but you can't really think they're going to be as good next year. You know, it's just every year people leaving free agency, retirements, yada yada. But what do? Did they make a run at maybe say a Saquon Barkley?
T. Higgins. They need another receiver. Buy Beckham, buy whoever, buy Rashad Bateman. Get Aguilar. These guys out of here. They need somebody to go with Zay. So, yeah. Yeah, and they got Keaton Mitchell coming back from injury, so you know, I don't know when he'll be available. And Dobbins, what do you do with them? I don't think they need that a running
Justice
back.
Hill. Yeah, I mean Justice Hill he was kind of like a couple years ago when Jared McKinnon for the Chiefs just hit that hot streak, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just that's how I felt like Justice Hill was going to be used, but 3 carries. Right.
Yeah.
You know, and Gus the Bus, man, like I said, 15 yards on his first carry.
He had 3 carries too.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Your quarterback should not have the most rushing attempts. Sorry. Even if you have Lamar or Josh Allen or anybody, Jalen Hurts.
No.
How many push tushes you want to do with him? But I don't know.
Yeah.
Bread and butter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
The Chiefs were average at rush defense. They weren't that great. You know, it's like, I don't know why you would decide, we need to attack them by air because, you know, their rush defense is great. It's not. It's pretty average, pretty mediocre. So I don't know. So Who knows?
As the band Mest would say, back to the drawing board with the words you've heard a million times before for the Ravens.
Right?
So we will end the Ravens season on this note, and then we will shift to where that good point about keep running the ball actually pertains to both of these teams, the NFC Championship, the 49ers, and the Lions. What a great game. Classic game. I don't know if you say Detroit lost it, San Francisco won it. It was just, I think two teams are kind of identical. You know, the Lions are kind of the junior 49ers, I think. Not quite on the defense, but they got the positions right. And they're physical, and they came out and just went straight down the field on that opening drive, and everybody was thinking, uh-oh, it's Motown's year. But what do you guys think? Lions win, Niners, or wait, Lions lose it, or Niners win it?
Good T.
Halliburton's
Halliburton,
shot.
yeah. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I just watched it. Yeah, it counted. Yeah. National Blowout Association.
Yep.
Teams blow out.
No one blocked.
Yeah. You talk about tough, man. Lions fans' hearts were ripped out. But I'll tell you what, after that game, they were like, fire Dan Campbell. I've had enough and fire him. You know, and the Ravens weren't going, fire John Harbaugh. Fire him. He lost the game, you know, like, so, you know, I was like, damn, Lions fans are pretty emotional about this because, like Campbell said, it's hard as hell to get there. It's hard as hell.
Well, they're not used to it. They're not used to being there, so they don't know how to act.
Yeah, and that's true. So. But man, the Niners just won it, man. They came out second half, totally different team. You know, down 24-7 at half, and they just came and did what they do. They ran the ball, they passed the ball. They just, you know, they went all over the Lions.
They didn't panic.
They didn't panic. They came out and just did what they're supposed to do. They stuck to their game plan, and it paid off. You know, it you know, Purdy was great. Dude just doesn't make mistakes, and you know, it's crazy to think that he was the last guy picked a couple years ago. I always find that just freaking amazing. You know, that he was the last guy picked, and you know, McCaffrey didn't rush for a great average, but you know, he got positive yardage for the most part, and you know, it just worked. Debo made some huge plays. I mean, the guy's just awesome in the open field. Maybe one of the best in the open field in the NFL with the ball. So, yeah, and I mean, you know, they held him to a touchdown, and Campbell made a couple crucial mistakes, I thought, and you know, it's gonna haunt him. You know, I know he might take those back. I don't know. I respect him for sticking to his style, but sometimes you got to go with your head, not your heart. Always, you know, you got to go with your head sometimes. And I feel like he let his emotions get the best of him, and didn't make the right choice. And
Manalytics.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to go with Manalytics.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
You kick that field goal instead of going for it on the fourth down. You go up by 3 scores. And then you maybe have changed the 49ers game plan going forward because that's 3 scores, you know?
Right.
And we all, like Kyle Shanahan's record when he's down by, 8 or more points in the fourth quarter? They just won their first game like that last week, and now they won 2 in a row like that.
2 games, yeah.
So,
it's crazy.
But yeah,
it's crazy.
I thought, I mean, Goff played good.
It did.
It was just the receivers, like Jameson Williams, man. That kid's Detroit's offense is gonna be even better next year with Gibbs and Jameis Williams. I mean, that kid is fast.
And they got Ben Johnson coming back now.
Yeah, what a huge breaking news. Sorry, T. I know you were, but I mean, it's smart. I think it's smart. I heard on the Herd today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, and think about it. Like the Herd said today, this year there was only one good job opening, and Harbaugh got it. So because he got Herbert, but he pointed out, I think he said next year you got possibly Philly,
Dallas,
maybe Jacksonville, maybe Dallas. There's potential where there's going to be some pretty good quarterbacks already in place.
New York,
possibly both places,
both New Yorks,
both New Yorks. Yeah, but Buffalo's another good one. Yep. So you could, who knows? Maybe Pittsburgh, New England,
right.
They might be one and done. Who knows? But I think it's smart by Johnson. Obviously, Detroit loves him. Campbell trusts him, and he calls a hell of a game, and
yeah.
Goff, like I said, Goff played good, but those guys just dropped too many passes, and sometimes you just need to get the points, especially if you're the underdog on the road. And that San Francisco crowd was just crazy in the second half.
Yeah.
But good to them. Purdy, gritty, gutty. His second half numbers were ridiculous, like 13-16, 176 yards. So, and they got some lucky breaks with the catch off the dude's helmet for Ayuk to set up.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he did.
Dude just wins, man.
Yeah, he wins. His last few games weren't great, and I think that's why the haters were on him. He wasn't his MVP self the last 3 or 4 games of the year too. So, yeah, he threw one.
Yeah, the last one. Yep.
The last touchdown. Yeah. He wasn't up for MVP though. So
he should have been.
Maybe. True. It's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How about wins? I'll take wins any day over stats.
Yeah, situation. It's situational football. I get it. They've been aggressive, live by the sword, die by the sword all year, and I think Campbell's a really good coach, and that team rallies against him. And that city has had nothing to root for,
right,
for a long time, and not going to be this year. The Tigers might be decent, but the Pistons
suck.
So, yeah, they're really bad. If that.
Oh yeah.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson was waving to the Niners crowd like a dumbass.
Oh. For sure.
And the NFC is lousy. All the good quarterbacks are in the AFC.
Yeah.
Sure.
They got a lot of young up and comers in the NFC. So Hurts is still young, Well, Caleb Williams will be in an NFC team. So whether it's the Bears or Manders, So who knows? So
well, I'll take the number 1 pick. No problem.
I'm interested to see for sure. That's going to have to be a topic we'll have to discuss for sure.
Yep. Well, Detroit Detroit gets the draft this year, as a matter of fact. So
true.
See, things are looking up from O-Town. So
yeah, that's good for them. Yeah.
Yep. April 25th through the 27th in Detroit. Please check your local listings for time and dates. Yeah, I love the draft. Would it be cool? I would love to go to the draft and just be,
for sure.
Down there with all those people that just dress up in their total gear, and it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be a fun time. Could you sit around though and watch it? I don't know, after the first few rounds though. Wouldn't you be like, okay, I'll go the first 2 days, but I don't think I would wait it out till the third day.
To be honest, I watched the first 3 rounds, the first 2 days, and then it's kind of like keep my app open just to check on the picks, But
skip the
first day.
So you watch the first round and that's it. He's like, first round, I'm done. Right. You never know. You could draft the next party in the 7th round on the very last day at the very last pick.
Yeah, watch. You're going to see like 30 quarterbacks drafted in the 7th round now. Just to find the next Purdy.
Like, might as well try.
Yeah, just so they can.
Right. You never know. Well, some breaking news. I don't know if you guys saw it. I'm sure you did on your ESPN app. Angelos is selling the Orioles to some billionaires, to a couple of billionaires. So it's kind of weird, right? Because the
Oh,
Orioles are like that up and coming team. They got a great farm and like a lot of young players. Kind of surprised. Why would you sell them now? Yeah,
1.7 billion.
Angelos, 1.7 billion. Yeah, they'll stay put. One of the guys that bought him is a native of Baltimore, so I don't think he'll move the team, and they sell out all the time. So I don't see him ever moving Baltimore. They love the Orioles there.
The owners are both from the world of private equity.
Yeah, so pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
like you said, natives.
Just
Oh, that's pretty
yeah,
good.
I just like a surprise. Like that's a great team. Like I mean, you know,
They're the Detroit Lions, kind of, in a way.
in a way, yeah,
But I don't know if their manager bites kneecaps.
right.
And so.
True. So without going into detail, what are y'all's quick Super Bowl picks? Score? Oh, that's close to mine. I have 30-27 Chiefs.
Are these official picks? Because I'm writing them
we
down.
won't make them official. We'll say the prelim picks.
Okay, because I got the Niners. I'm going Niners. Niners 28-24.
Ready to see Kelsey propose to Swift on the field.
And then retire and then go away.
Yeah. Well, Jason Kelsey's coming back, so maybe not. They've been. I was reading a report on Twitter about him, or X, sorry, and it was saying he kind of has that drive, and he's seen how his brother is, still playing at a high level in the playoffs, and may get another one, and he gets that drive back. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I'm sure they take him back. So never did. Nope. Never officially retired or anything. So
no paperwork filed yet.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. The average Super Bowl ticket's going from about 9,800.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll watch it from home.
Almost double than it was last year. So
you know what I would do if? Yeah.
The previous high was actually the Tom Brady against the Chiefs Super Bowl. That was like a $7,000 per ticket average.
You want to know why too, though? Because that was exclusive too, because that was the year of COVID, or it was 21 after, and they only sold 25,000 tickets, so it was at a premium. So that stadium fits 75,000. They only sold a third. They only filled it a third full because of COVID. So they like skipped like every few seats or whatever, So
yeah,
you had your personal space, basically. So, dude, if we were in Vegas, I would have us go to like the best casino, sit in the room and just watch it, make some bets, and just chill and drink and smoke and watch.
Oh. All right.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I meant.
That's what we do.
I got to keep it PG. Sorry. Yes. PG.
Yes.
That's what we do.
All the time.
That's what we're talking about.
Somewhat. I mean, could you believe the viewership both were over 50 million for both games last week? So
the average viewership in the playoffs was 38.9 million for every game. Every playoff game. 38.9 million.
But yeah, 55 million. I mean, so this Super Bowl is going to be action-packed because...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, okay, so Ryan, your daughter's a Swiftie, right?
Yes.
Okay, does she know anything about the Chiefs or say anything about the Super Bowl?
She just knows who Mahomes and Kelsey are. That's it. I mean, she'll watch it, because of the commercials and everything. But, she'll probably be doing something else while it's on. Kyson will sit and watch it all because he likes football, but Brooklyn, nah.
Yeah, my daughter, she came downstairs and said, Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. I'm like, how the hell do you know that? And
I
you
know,
don't watch
right?
football.
Exactly.
But she knows. So
The Swiftie effect.
Yep, even though it's only for 20, 25 seconds a game, still
True.
gets on a lot of people's nerves. Hey,
You know
T.
the NFL is so happy.
Yeah, because the numbers you sent earlier, what was it? How much viewership was up, or how much money they made? Supposedly, what, over 300 million?
Oh yeah,
from
yeah.
all that. So,
yep.
I don't know. I guess the Chiefs will have. Go ahead, T.
Because she's banging a player. I'd rather watch her than Mahomes' wife. So,
or his fantastically cool brother.
Right. True.
I'm only here so I won't get fined.
Right. Hey, one more thing before we go.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
I didn't know if y'all saw. No, I just. Jerry Jones said they're all in next year. He said, we're all in for the Super Bowl. I was like,
what the hell have they been doing?
What's been going
This
on the
year
last
counts.
30 years, you know?
Right, yeah.
I was like,
we're tired of not being relevant. I think we should just flip the switch, yeah.
Right? Oh, man.
Jerry. Yeah. That's all I could say to that. As long as that dude is the GM, I'm totally happy because
True.
he likes his favorite players. I mean, but think about it. Dallas, that might have been, like how we're talking about Baltimore, that might have been Dallas's window
Dallas's
too.
best chance, yeah.
Because Dak's going to be 30 if he's not 30 already, and you're going to have to pay him again. CeeDee Lamb's going to be up for a big payday. So is Micah Parsons. Diggs.
You're already paying Diggs a lot of money.
So you're going to still in the run game. The offensive line's getting old. So, I mean, it's...
Sure. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. What does that tell your players? So last year you weren't all in.
Right. Well, plus... Well, McCarthy didn't get a new contract, and he's not gonna, so he's basically a lame duck coach because he's on his last year.
If they don't win a Super Bowl, then he's fired, basically, is what Jerry said. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Right. Yeah. LeBron's toe?
Oh,
that's
my
funny.
Gosh. That was very funny. I don't know. I mean, a lot of teams, because then you think, okay, is it Josh Allen's window open? But Detroit, they're in a great spot. They've done killer in the draft. And they're not really paying anybody, minus Goff. Everybody's still a young team.
Yep.
So
they signed Montgomery to a 1-year deal, right? So they'd have to re-sign Montgomery, and they should. I thought Montgomery did good though in his role.
He both first duo of running backs with both over 1,000 yards total from scrimmage, and both had 10 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So that's a great 1-2 punch.
Eventually.
That kid is sick.
Yeah.
Well, considering he came from the Bears, I'm sure he's enjoying the winning, and I'm sure he'll want to be back. And I bet they'll bring him back. That would be a smart move.
Yeah, I agree.
But, Amon St. Brown, Goff's a good quarterback, man. He's a top 10 quarterback. As much as he gets banged on, but this guy's been to more NFC Championship games than Dak, been to the Super Bowl more than Dak.
He's about to get paid.
About to get paid, but Detroit's not paying anybody. So go buy a corner or two, improve that defense some more, and because you got your genius offensive coordinator coming back, so they're only going to get better. So, but we'll. How weird is it going to be with there no football on Sunday?
Pro Bowl, come on.
Wait,
real football, you mean?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Maybe the skills competition.
Yeah, it's.
Well, with that, guys, let's cut this off right here because we will have a whole nother week to talk about the Super Bowl. We'll break it down. Maybe we'll go even longer than normal. Who knows? We probably will because we always do. But
Yes.
Ryan, tell everybody where they can find us.
You can find us, The Real Tree Shaker Show. We are on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon Music. I believe that's it. But please subscribe, listen, love us, heart us, thumbs up us, comment, share. Everything you can do, please. We appreciate it all.
Yes, we do.
I'm Groot. I'm Groot.
So, I can't wait for the Super Bowl. It's going to be good.
I know.
It's going to be fun. With that, thanks for listening. I'm tired. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye. This has been The Real Tree Shaker Show.
Peace out.